Hey there, Brett Morris here. I am a managing partner and senior consultant at the Codex Group. We are a New York-based management consulting firm for creative entrepreneurs and studios, and we're pioneers in using strategy, analytics, and technology to create relevant and growth-focused results for creative entrepreneurs such as yourself. So today I want to quickly show you how to use systems in your creative business to create what we like to call a cash-generating machine, which means that for every unit of time or money that you put in, you are able to get 3, 4, 5 times return. And the goal here is to generate at least $100,000 in monthly average revenue, or MAR. And as a bonus, we're going to use the brass tacks example of a video production company to show you how to use the systems that we designed within the Codex to get clients for your video production company. So let's start on the business spectrum and show what $0 to $100,000 a month in monthly average revenue looks like in a creative business. Now on the spectrum, there is 0 on the left-hand side and $100,000 a month on the right-hand side. Now these businesses look vastly different, and that's because they rely on a couple different systems. So let's talk about what anyone in that $0 to $10,000 to $20,000 a month looks like. What it basically means is that the founder, you, the creative entrepreneur, they are heavily involved in the day-to-day operations. There are month-to-month revenue swings. There is no constant stream of cash flow. What that really means is that the client acquisition and the business development isn't systematized, which means that there is no system in place to guarantee that there will be revenue, work, and clients coming in the door each and every day. On the other end of the spectrum, here's a company that is generating $100,000 in revenue a month. Now, that does not mean $100,000 take home. It could mean 50 to 60% take home in terms of gross revenue, but there's a big difference. And that big difference is that this company is profitable. And the reason why that is because it depends on systems. We utilize technology and these processes for revenue generation day in and day out. Because of that, the founder of the company, the firm principal, is removed from that day-to-day work within the business, whether that is creating the content, whether that is editing the work, whether that is shooting the video or shooting the photos. That founder is then freed up to focus on growing the company and ensuring that great work is being done by their team. What we have seen over the last few years is that there is an enormous change in the market, and all creative businesses are being forced to evolve. The pressure on that traditional creative business model is very intense, and it's getting hit from all sides. So if you are a founder that has been in business for 10, 15, 20 years, you've absolutely noticed a sea change in the way business is done. And if you are just growing your firm in the early stages, well, you're in luck because you'll be able to use these systems from the beginning when growing your firm. Of course, there's my email, brett@the-codex.com, that you may have for any questions about this video. So what does this new era shift look like? What does a creative business that's operating today look like? And how do they generate that $100,000 of annual monthly revenue day in and day out? Well, there's 4 steps to it. And it's a process that we implement within our client's business. So let's look at it from a bird's eye view, and then I'll go into it a little bit deeper. The first is that we want proper strategic positioning for our creative firm. That essentially means, what does our company look, feel, smell, and believe in the marketplace? How do we differentiate ourselves amongst other competitors? The second stage is that we want to create client demand, and most importantly, client demand within those top tier clients. We don't want to go after clients who are nickel and diming us for $500 jobs or $3,000 jobs. We want to go after the big clients who have lots of money to spend, because it's just as easy to get a small fish as it is to get a big fish. Thirdly, we want to then execute on those projects for our clients and ensure that they are profitable. We look at this from a higher vantage point. This is essentially our business operations and our proprietary process within the Codex. How do we generate client demand, and how do we execute on projects for them at a profit? And then finally, at the end of the day, we want year over year stable revenue increase and company growth. So that means we have certain benchmarks for our profitability growth each year, and also certain benchmarks for our revenue growth each year. And that is how you create a stable company. And once we are able to do that and we're executed on a daily basis, that's when we can add fuel to the fire and scale those operations up. And at that point, there is no ceiling to how much your company can make, because when it comes to sales, there is no limit. It's only dependent on the processes that you have in place to generate those sales and execute on the work. So within the Codex, we have 4 top-level systems, which, when working in conjunction with each other, create a business that can easily generate $100,000 average monthly revenue. And we call it a full spectrum system. We want to design it so that business owners and managing partners are prepared to face the complex problems and the numerous roles that they face each and every day as they scale their operations. So There's 4 systems, and the first system is corporate strategy. So like we said earlier, there needs to be a roadmap in place for you to follow that creates those actions and decisions that you need for long-term sustained profitability. The second system that we talk about is business development. It's essentially a fancy word of saying, how do you get clients? We want to build a powerful go-to market approach that builds your pipeline and obviously brings in consistent high-value client acquisition. The third system is about your operations and your execution. So how do you price things? How do you balance cost? How do you grow your revenue? How do you hit your quality objectives? How do you manage your teams internally, hire freelancers, hire staff members, all while effectively delivering those client results? And finally, the fourth system focuses on your financial growth. So how do you ensure that your revenue is increasing every year, that your profitability is increasing every year? Where do you identify those sources of value within the marketplace? And then how do you manage your corporate finances to build a year-over-year profitable and growing company? So I want to show you a top-level view of our business development system, or essentially, how do you get clients, your client acquisition system. It's really straightforward, and there's only 4 steps to this as well. The first is we want to identify that prospect. Who is our ideal client, our ideal customer that we are trying to target? Within that, we then create specialized outreach messaging, and that comes in a variety of different ways that we work one-on-one with our clients with and provide our clients the templates to follow. Once we have that messaging, we want to automate that prospecting. So how are we able to talk to potential prospects, potential clients day in and day out on automation by leveraging technology? And how do we continue to build that pipeline at scale? That could be with sales reps, that could be with your own internal teams, but how do we leverage the technology to continue to fill that pipe each and every month? And between the outreach messaging and building that pipe, we want it to be repeatable, something that can scale, that the founder doesn't need to do each and every day. So repeatable means that someone else within your business can execute on this. And then finally, how do we make this profitable? So when we identify a prospect, how can we make sure that the work we do is profitable? And when we're able to execute on that, that's how we scale and grow. So let's dig into this. What does step 1 look like? Well, we said that we want to identify the prospect. And in this hypothetical, we want to do brand work. Okay, well, if we've got a brand, let's say our ideal client is Nike. And say, for example, we want to do video work for Nike. Well, we have to identify who is the prospect within that organization. And this is a system that we teach within the Codex of how do you identify the decision maker. So in this, there are 3 levels. If we want to do video work, there is the brand and the company itself, which is Nike. There could also be an advertising agency. So in commercial work, it could be the ad agency of Megs and Seamus. Or on the bottom level, it could be that service provider. It could be a production company. And in this one, let's say the example is Caviar. Now, this is pulling from an existing ad that we show our clients, but it identifies who the decision makers are and which approach we want to take to customize our messaging when doing our direct outreach. So in this example, let's say we know that the senior director of global brand communications is Stephanie Durham, and the director at Nike is Bill McGinnis. Okay, well, those are 2 decision makers on the top end of the spectrum when it comes to doing brand work for Nike. What about in the advertising agency world? Maybe we want to be a service provider to an advertising agency. Well, in this example of a commercial that we've deconstructed for our clients, we know that the decision makers at this ad agency are Megs and Seamus, the art director and copywriter. But then there's also an executive producer on the agency side, and that's Felicia. So Felicia may be our first point of contact if we wanted to take that approach of being a service provider. And on the lowest end, we could go direct outreach at a company like Caviar. Well, who's the head of production there? Who are the executive producers? Who are the directors? These are all people that we need to not only identify, but then research deeper, find their past work, and research ways to connect with them directly. And here's an example of a brand work, all of the decision makers that we have the options to go after if we want to do something within the Nike space. Again, finding this information is taught all within our Codex system, and knowing how to do this opens up immense clarity because we know exactly who we need to target. So this is just an example of identifying the customer, identifying the client, identifying the decision maker. From a high-level viewpoint, the second step is our specialized outreach. So how do we build our brand messaging? By using templates of expertise-based case studies. These are templates and a system and a methodology that we teach within the Codex of how do we use our past work and turn it into an actionable case study that provides value, that provides education to our client, that gets open, that gets read, that shows that we are the authority in that market space. And then we also want to tailor that messaging. So what are the email templates that we want to send? And within the Codex, we have endless messaging options. How do we outreach to the decision maker? How do we begin the conversation? We don't want to sell first immediately. We just want to connect with them. Well, how does that work? Well, that's based on tailored messaging that we can replicate at scale. So there is a little bit of human involvement, but we can also use technology to outreach as opposed to relying on our human emotions of not doing outreach because we're just too busy in our day or stressed or overwhelmed. And then third, how do we take that pipeline and that prospecting flow and add scale to it? Well, of course, we need a cadence. How many touch points do we need to reach out to this prospective client to book a meeting, to show our portfolio, to begin the conversation? These, again, are proprietary systems that we have developed working with over 100 creative entrepreneurs within our own system and that we use in our production company on a daily basis. Finally, how do we leverage technology? If we have a group of sales reps or if we are just a founder by ourselves, how can we leverage email technology, direct outreach, SMS, email, CRMs in a way that's built from the beginning so we aren't second guessing ourselves what the next step is? We know exactly how to move this prospect through our pipeline, what email we need to send them, how we need to book a meeting, and how we need to sign that customer. So this is just broad strokes when it comes to how do we get clients. So we know we want to find a sales process, a motion that's repeatable. We want to prove that non-founders can sell this system too. If you want to grow your company bigger, it can't just be you selling. There needs to be other people within the business that are selling on your company's behalf. We want to ensure that it can grow. Once we know that non-founders can sell, well, then we make it scalable. We bring on additional team members. We always want to ensure that customer success is at the forefront of our minds. And at the end of the day, we're always making things profitable. And that's why the Codex is the only solution for growing creative firms that want to scale to over that $1 million a year mark, because it's in the intersection of full spectrum solutions aligned with highly customized creative expertise. So how do we give you all the methodologies of these systems that need to be put into place? And then how can we work one-on-one with you in a highly customized advisory scenario and also make it accessible to growing firms? This isn't going to be an expense of a Deloitte Digital or McKinsey consulting firm, but it's also not as general as a masterclass or a YouTube video. So that's where we're positioned in the marketplace, a hybrid combination between expertise and resources and customized advisory and mentorship. Like we said, there's 4 systems to this. The first is that corporate strategy. We want to do due diligence within our company and our marketplace and identify those strategic and long-term goals. What are our core values and how do we focus on forward-looking activities and less on transactional tasks within our company? The second system is about your business development. How do we identify our primary customer, those market opportunities for value creation, and how do we create that actionable case study that, again, showcases we are the expertise in the marketplace? How do we build our sales pipeline, our prospecting, and direct outreach on automation? What are the frameworks when it comes to closing sales? How do we position our company, and what are the scripts needed? We have hours upon hours of B2B and B2C sales scripts and sales frameworks within the Codex that you can literally plug and play into any situation when it comes to negotiating price, pitching your services, and closing the deal. A big sticking point for a lot of growing firms is how to scope a project, how to price a project, send proposals, and also, of course, manage the project in a profitable way. Because there's one thing of quoting a project and saying it's going to be $100,000, and then at the end of the day, scope creep comes in and client demands come in and that budget goes way off track, and then we're actually eating into our profit. So how do we manage those projects in a profitable way, which is an art and a skill in and of itself? Another way to leverage technology and growing your firm is by media buying and advertising, whether it is Facebook or Google ads. How do you put $1 in each day and get $3 back by using paid advertising and lead generation? And finally, how do you solidify and guarantee that year over year firm profitability? So what is in your pipeline? How are you tracking your deals? And finally, how are you hiring those sales professionals for scale? When it comes to growing your creative business, the scary part is that the future is already here, and that those that choose to embrace it first, they stand to gain the most. Our systems and our clients have real-world impact. Some selected client results have been through Twitter, Airbnb, Unilever, Doritos. Over $100 million of results trusted by over 150 creative entrepreneurs, backed by decades of high-level business experience and over 25 hours of specialized video content in conjunction with highly customized management and strategy consulting. So if you want to learn more about how you can apply the Codex systems within your business, how to create that tier 1 client demand, how to execute projects that are profitable and grow your company year over year, well, then visit thecodex.com/more, or click the Learn More button down below. Book a time in my calendar to talk for 6 minutes about how these systems can be applied to your own business. So year over year, you don't have the worries of where are clients coming from, how much cash flow is being generated, and how can I begin to focus my efforts on building a company that drives value for myself while also creating a life that you're proud of. Look forward to speaking soon, and we'll see you on the other side.